And a senator from Hopkinsville is filing a bill that aims to reduce Medicaid costs and make sure pharmacies are treated fairly under the state's Medicaid and children's insurance programs. Officials say Senate Bill 38 will help reduce costs by having patients who go to a pharmacy for services like testing for strep and the flu instead of visiting an emergency room. However, Senate Bill 38 does not expand Medicaid, add new benefits, or change eligibility requirements. The focus of the bill is to provide access and cost control by utilizing pharmacists as frontline healthcare workers. An emotional testimony today in the trial of a former Uvalde school police officer for the botched response of the 2022 mass shooting at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas. Key witnesses taking the stand describing in great detail the fears that day. ABC's Jacqueline Lee has the story.
The after-school coordinator for Robb Elementary took the witness stand today, holding back tears and visibly shaking. Amy Maureen was one of the first people to call 911. Realizing a gunman was heading for the school.
I kept asking the operator, where are the cops? Where are the cops? And I tell her, there's kids running everywhere.
Former Uvalde Schools police officer Adrian Gonzalez on trial for his alleged role in what the prosecutors call a botched response to the 2022 shooting. 19 students and 2 teachers were killed. It took law enforcement 77 minutes to act and kill the shooter. Gonzalez has pleaded not guilty to child endangerment charges.
It haunts me to this day.
ABC News first sat down with Maureen 5 months after the shooting, still dealing with her PTSD-induced tremors.
I died that day.
Since our first meeting with Maureen, she has taken up painting as one form of therapy to help her deal with the long-term effects of what she went through inside the school.
The feeling of that type of fear is something that only someone can understand who's been through a mass shooting.
Maureen told us the woman we first met in 2022 would never believe she'd be able to testify in court like she did today. Jacqueline Lee, ABC News, Los Angeles.
And still ahead, friends helping friends. How one suggestion from a friend is helping one man help dogs find the right home. We have that story straight ahead.
Well, feeling really good out there on this Thursday, even with some clouds around. Afternoon highs well into the 60s, solidly 20 degrees plus above average. Rain chances ramp up tonight, but at least it stays mild. Your 7-day forecast is next.
Tomorrow, Good Morning Kentucky, we'll have your latest local headlines.
And you have more out of Washington.
And it's going to be looking a little bit more soggy outside as we're heading out tomorrow. I've got those details tomorrow starting at 5.
Nothing beats the confidence and capability you get with all-wheel drive.
Around here, it's all-wheel drive all year round.
That's why Toyota has more all-wheel drive choices than any other brand.
Including the best-selling RAV4, now with 4.75 APR financing, or lease a RAV4 from $299 a month.
Need something with a full-size third row? Get any new 26 Grand Highlander with 4.99 financing.
Nobody knows all-wheel drive better than Toyota. Let's go places.
So, here is a before of my stomach before Sono Bello, and this is after.
This year, don't just lose weight, lose stubborn fat and sagging extra skin permanently at Sono Bello.
I wanted the results of a tummy tuck, but not the downtime.
We've helped over 300,000 people transform.
Do you want that flat stomach? You go get that flat stomach.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation. Our flexible payment options make it easy to get started today. Call or go to sonobello.com right now.
So how did these three end up in this Vegas speakeasy with a story no one will believe?
It began with ringside seats from BetMGM. That meant anything was possible. Like chatting with this guy, not that guy, this guy, who knew another guy who gave them a password that led down here, through here, and along here. Oh, not here. And helped them open this door. Actually, a bookcase with a hostess named Jules and an epic spot. Make it a night where anything can happen. BetMGM. Make it legendary.
Get where you need to go on time with up-to-date traffic reports every weekday morning and afternoon. Sponsored by Right Way Auto Glass.
Well, it definitely didn't feel like the early part of January on this Thursday. Yet again, afternoon highs surging into the mid-60s, a good 20 degrees plus above average for this time of the year. Of course, when we get that warm, you know we're going to have some changes, and those will begin to kick in tonight. Several waves of rain and storms as we close out the week. Luckily, it's not going to be an all-day rain tomorrow. We'll see around tonight, early tomorrow, and then again tomorrow night into Saturday. By Sunday, we're back to feeling like January. A few flakes around. There'll be some wind as well, so those wind chills will be down. But good news is some quiet weather, moderating temperatures heading into early next week. Started out with a bit of cloudiness, teasing sunshine late morning, early afternoon, and then the clouds filling back in as a warm front is arcing off to the northeast. A lot of rain associated with it through parts of northern Illinois. Almost a gusty line of showers running down towards St. Louis and then back up into parts of Iowa on the northwestern side of that low. Checking out there in downtown Mount Sterling, Montgomery County, in front of the courthouse. Everything quiet, feels good. 61. Winds are out of the south-southeast, about 10 to 15 with higher gusts, and that's been the key to kind of overcoming some of the clouds. Jackson County near McKee, the clouds have thinned a little bit, but the combination of the clouds sticking around and that persistent south wind, 62 there at the Mesonet site in Jackson County, these temperatures will not move very much at all. So it should be a comfortable evening if you're going to be out and about for any reason, and dry. We're mainly in the low to mid 60s. Those wind gusts still hovering around 20, sometimes 25. Even though they back down, we will see a persistent wind, and that will keep it mild. Speaking of, look at Paducah, Bowling Green, and Nashville, all at 70 degrees, snuck into the low 70s. Again, it's that southwest wind ahead of the area of low pressure spinning over southern Iowa, trailing cold front. Now, there's a secondary low that's going to develop over the south central plains, and that will be a big player tomorrow night into Saturday. First things first, notice late overnight heading toward the morning commute. A few scattered showers, maybe a rumble of thunder or two, and then it's out of here by early afternoon. So a lot of the day, at least the afternoon hours, should be dry, and that means tomorrow evening, as you get a kickstart on the weekend, looks good. Then the bulk of the moisture arrives late Friday night into early Saturday. Some heavier rain. There's a storm element to it as well. Now, they moved the Storm Prediction Center, the level 1 threat, all the way up to the I-64 corridor. It's very low end, and it kind of mirrors a few of the scenarios we've had over the last month or so. You get a little gusty line of showers, some damaging winds, the low end threat with that isolated tornado spin up mainly south. Farther south you go, down into parts of Alabama, Mississippi. That's going to be the more favorable area for that. Again, the rain in waves. Notice the first batch, not a whole lot, quarter to a half inch. The bulk of what we'll see will be tomorrow night and into Saturday, as we could pick up an inch, inch and a half, maybe even locally 2 inches across parts of southern and southeastern Kentucky. So definitely looking at some wet weather. So the rain gear coming in handy, and that chance on Sunday could be the frozen kind. Big picture, there's your lows spinning on through. And so 55 early on Saturday afternoon before we drop it off. We rotate in, again, some energy. You see a few specks of blue there. That's going to mean a few flakes around in addition to colder air. So we go up, we go down, but we go back up as well. Good news, the colder air is not going to hang around long. It will relax out pretty quickly as high pressure builds in. Monday should be nice, and then as the high goes by and the return flow kicks in, that pushes us into the upper 40s. Notice some rain to the north. That's Clipper that could bring us some additional showers mid-part of next week. Breezy rain late, some thunder as well. Only 58 for the low. Mainly morning rain and breezy and mild. So dry for a period of time tomorrow afternoon. Then we're back in it tomorrow night and into Saturday with those falling temperatures. Feeling like January on Sunday, but a nice recovery by Tuesday. And then we'll keep an eye on that system middle part of next week, which will usher in some additional cold air about a week from now.
Thanks, TG. Well, now it's time to take a live look at our roads in our Right Way Auto Glass Traffic Center. Let's take a look at the intersection of Newtown Pike at I-75 North. Officials say the intersection is partially blocked. You can see it right there on your screen due to an injury accident. We'll be right back after the break.
The ABC 36 Storm Team has got you covered with the 7-day forecast. Sponsored by Don Franklin Lexington Auto Mall. Driven by family.
January is here, and West Shore Home is kicking off the new year with huge savings on all shower remodels. Right now, you can save $4,000 on a brand new, safer, more comfortable shower, which is installed by one of our crews of highly trained employee installers. And look, we get it. The holidays just wrapped up. Between gifts, family, and travel, the bathroom remodel might have gotten pushed off, but that's why we're making it even easier to get started right now. For a limited time, we're also offering 12 months of no payments and no interest financing. Get your project started now and don't make a single payment until this time next year. You heard that right. Get it done now and use it for an entire year before you make your first payment. Call or visit westshorebath.com for $4,000 off your project. 12 months of no payments and no interest financing. And if you act right now, save an extra $250 off on top of everything else. Don't miss out.
Meet Jan. She's enjoying a beautiful day outdoors with friends and family. She's also managing her type 2 diabetes by taking Jardiance, the little pill with a big story to tell. You see, once daily Jardiance can help lower your A1C. Jardiance works 24/7 in your body to flush out some sugar. And for adults with type 2 diabetes and known heart disease, Jardiance can reduce the risk of cardiovascular death too.
Serious side effects include increased ketones in blood or urine and infection between and around the anus and genitals. Both may be fatal. Severe allergic reactions, dehydration, urinary tract or genital yeast infections in men and women, and low blood sugar. Stop taking and tell your doctor right away if you have nausea, vomiting, stomach pain, tiredness, rash, swelling, trouble breathing or swallowing. Tell your doctor about lightheadedness, weakness, fever, pain, tenderness, redness, or swelling between the anus and genitals. You may have increased risk for lower limb loss. Call your doctor right away if you have new pain or tenderness, sores, ulcers, or infection in your legs or feet.
So ask your doctor about Jardiance, the little pill with a big story to tell.
Welcome back to ABC 36 News Now at 5:30.
Well, roam appears to be one man's magic word to helping his canine buddies find forever homes. He roams New York City, toting them around on his back. It started as a friend's suggestion, and now it's become a whole mission for one New Yorker who just wants to help dogs find the right home. Here's ABC's Danny New.
A New Yorker on a mission to help shelter dogs get adopted thanks to some useful backpacking trips.
There are people who shove their face into this dog, and it's heartwarming because I can see something shift in them in real time.
Since the summertime, once a week.
You want to go for a ride?
Brian Reesberg here has been taking out dogs, usually from Best Friends Animal Society, to give them 1, a relaxing day away from the shelter, and 2, enough attention online to get adopted more quickly.
All these dogs, within 48 hours, the videos would go viral, and they would get adopted, and people were just going crazy for it.
Of course, it helps that Brian already had millions of followers on social media, thanks to a decade of making videos with his insanely adorable corgi, Maxine. Here they are on the Jumbotron at a Brooklyn Nets game, and the key is that backpack, which Brian helped design so he could take Maxine on the subway. Per the MTA, you need to transport them in a secure bag.
We launched it on Maxine's 6th birthday, which was December 15th, 2021, and sold out in 4 minutes. People went nuts for it.
Now Brian is using that backpack called Maxine 1 to transport dogs to the park or to get treats while showcasing how loving they can be to potential adopters. Recently, he even expanded to South Florida, taking Amber here from Miami-Dade Animal Services on a little beach trip. In fact, Brian says he is now 13 for 13 on helping the dog you see in the video get adopted. One commenter writing, "Thank you for using your platform to encourage people to adopt shelter dogs."
I've never in my life experienced anything like the reaction to these backpack videos, and it's quite honestly changed my life.
So that program is part of the shelter's Adventure Buddy program, where you can take out dogs for the day. Many shelters across the country even just let you take the dog out for a walk if you'd like. And how could you not want to do something like that? In New York for ABC News, I'm Danny New.
In the savings at Ashley's New Year's sale. For a limited time, shop Hot Buy starting at just $2.99 and pay no interest for 5 years when you shop in store. Shop the season's must-have looks today, only at Ashley.
That's the 5th green light you've hit in a row. You're unstoppable. It's almost like the road is rooting for you. Woohoo! Now imagine playing that luck forward with a Kentucky Lottery game like Scratch-Offs.
Craving real Greek flavor right here in Lexington? Come taste the authentic recipes at Athenian Grill's new Fayette Mall location. From handmade gyros and sizzling souvlaki to fresh Greek pasta and savory saganaki. Every dish is inspired by tradition and made with real Mediterranean ingredients. Relax with delicious cocktails, plenty of seating, and a refined atmosphere perfect for date nights, dinner with friends, or even your next family gathering. Athenian Grill, a taste of Greece right here in Lexington. Visit us today behind the Fayette Mall or order online at atheniangrill.com.
Family Feud presents Great Moments in Bad Answers.
Public place where you feel strange dancing to music.
Cemetery.
Depending on who died.
Family Feud.
Weekdays at 10, 4, and 7:30 on ABC 36.
Meet Jan. She's enjoying a beautiful day outdoors with friends and family. She's also managing her type 2 diabetes by taking Jardiance, the little pill with a big story to tell. You see, once daily Jardiance can help lower your A1C. Jardiance works 24/7 in your body to flush out some sugar. And for adults with type 2 diabetes and known heart disease, Jardiance can reduce the risk of cardiovascular death too.
Serious side effects include increased ketones in blood or urine and infection between and around the anus and genitals. Both may be fatal. Severe allergic reactions, dehydration, urinary tract or genital yeast infections in men and women, and low blood sugar. Stop taking and tell your doctor right away if you have nausea, vomiting, stomach pain, tiredness, rash, swelling, trouble breathing or swallowing. Tell your doctor about lightheadedness, weakness, fever, pain, tenderness, redness, or swelling between the anus and genitals. You may have increased risk for lower limb loss. Call your doctor right away if you have new pain or tenderness, sores, ulcers, or infection in your legs or feet.
So ask your doctor about Jardiance, the little pill with a big story to tell.
Start your year with healthy, restful sleep from Ashley. Our New Year's mattress sale makes it easy with Ashley Sleep starting at only $249. And take advantage of no interest for 5 years when you shop in store. That's top brand mattresses starting at only $37 a month. Only at Ashley.
Welcome back to ABC 36 News Now at 5:30.
It's now time for entertainment news as one battle after another earns 7 SAG nominations, and we'll take a look at who will star together in the new Netflix murder mystery series His and Hers. David Daniel has your Hollywood Minute.
My child comes from a whole line of revolutionaries.
One battle after another has received a record-breaking 7 nominations for the Screen Actors Guild Actor Awards, 5 for individual actors, plus Outstanding Cast and Stunt Ensemble. Sinners was close behind with 5 nominations. The Actors Awards stream live on Netflix March 1st.
Woman's died, but right now we can't give you any more than that. That's all we got. Thank you.
Detective Harper, is it true you knew her?
Jeez, what was with that reporter?
It's my wife.
Tessa Thompson and John Bernthal star in His and Hers as estranged spouses, one a reporter, the other a detective, both searching for answers and suspicious of each other after a murder in her hometown. The limited series His and Hers premieres today on Netflix. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
And be sure to stay with us. More top stories of the day are coming up after the break.
Med Aesthetics is Kentucky's trusted center for men's sexual wellness, offering non-surgical, painless girth enhancement, performance boosting, and regenerative therapies that improve men's confidence, size, and satisfaction. Discreet, professional, transformational.
Hollywood's finest, take a spin.
It's gonna be so embarrassing if I'm wrong. But only the brightest, that's juicing it up, will win. Am I winning currently right now? Yeah. All right, can we stop now?
All new Celebrity Wheel of Fortune, Friday on ABC.
Jeff Pecora, sports, weeknights on ABC 36 News at 6.
Hey y'all, it's Sawyer and Gus from Hickson Funds and Kentucky Lawyers. If you've been hurt in an accident, you should hire local award-winning attorneys. When you hire Hickson Funds, you're getting a law firm voted Best Injury Attorneys 5 years in a row. Plus, you're helping me get violin lessons and Gus get baseball lessons. Kentucky, you know who to call. Mr. Josh and our dad Greg. Call 859-777-7000 or visit honestfearless.com.
We're Appliance Pro. This is the perfect time to update your home's kitchen. Come in now for the best selection on top quality GE refrigerators, washers and dryers, ovens, ranges, dishwashers, and more.
It's our inventory clearance sale going on now through January 7th.
For over 16 years, we've been Lexington's General Electric headquarters at 2320 Fortune Drive.
Don't miss our inventory clearance sale going on now.
Appliance Pro, we're with you for life.
Time for ABC 36 News Now at 6.
Good evening and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Jennifer Brown. A Virginia woman will be brought back to Kentucky to face charges in a decades-old cold case of a baby found dead in a dumpster at EK.